Hello, carnival lovers. It's that time again, and we're in North Petherton.
It's known as the Family Carnival.
That's right. I'm Malcolm Jones, the voice of Carnival, and I'm happy to be here at North Petherton with you and with my very good friend, Brian Epps.
Hello, everyone. This is the biggest, brightest and best of entertainment anywhere in this country tonight. So, like us, be prepared to be dazzled and amazed by this spectacular North Petherton Carnival 1996.
That's right. The honour of the lead-in procession is the Somerset Fire Engine, who is on duty this evening. Gave us a little whirl then. And there's his little baby fire engine at the back. That is the dinky little thing, isn't it?
Pew, pew, Barney McGrew.
Cuthbert,
Dibble and Grub. I know what sort of television programmes you watch.
Look at that O-level in Trumpton. That's the smallest fire engine I ever saw. It's shrunk in the rain. There we go. This really is the start of the procession now on a terrible, miserable night in North Petherton. It's going to be lit up on a happy occasion. The band is Brian.
This is the Wessex Military Band.
Unfortunately, we can't see all their regalia because they are wrapped up for the weather. As we talk, the rain is beginning to ease off a little, so hopefully it won't dampen the spirits and we'll have a really good carnival. Here we go with the first of the collection floats. So I fish out my money to throw in. Let's hope they raise a lot of money. The money goes, of course, to pay for the carnival, also goes to charity. And on a wet evening like this, that's Cyril Vanstone doing his little collection bit. Here's my coin, just going flying out now. I missed.
Yes, it's a great shame about the rain, but nevertheless, all the spirits are high and there's a huge crowd here tonight, so it doesn't seem to have affected the attendance at all.
That's right, Brian, and here's the very first of the big floats this evening, the 1+1 Carnival Club from Ilminster, and they are Music in Motion.
This is a nice bright start, isn't it?
Yeah, they're based on the White Horse Inn at Ilminster.
You can't stop the music.
That's right. Two great minds still alive.
Village people, of course, 16 years in Carnival for 1+1.
Yeah, we were saying earlier about the crowds. It's been appalling weather here for the last couple of hours, but the crowds are huge. Nothing dampens the spirit of the carnival lights and this happy atmosphere always in North Petherton.
It certainly is.
Here's the Minstrel Showboat chugging down the road now. The Domino Carnival Club from Chard's presentation of the Minstrel Showboat.
Yeah, this really brightens up the sky. There's no doubt about this. This is the big one. It's based on a Mississippi showboat. Lots of minstrels and showgirls and chorus line girls.
That's right. We miss the old black and white minstrel show on TV. Alexander's Ragtime Band bang it out.
Let me take you by the hand. To the man who's the leader of the band.
They're shaking the blues away now.
If you're a movie, take you to shake up the cans and can't make the blues to go. They make the tunes to go. But as the rule to go with you, shake them.
As the paddle wheel disappears.
They'd like to thank all their supporters and fundraisers this year, making it a good year for them. Little Thomas the Tank Engine's coming down the road now, number 9. And it is from...
It's the Tigers Carnival Club from Axminster. Jolly good model this, isn't it?
Oh, jolly good. Yes, it is.
Smoking.
That'll get rid of all the bugs. George Brinicum here. One man and his dog, minus the dog. He does this, he drags his whole cart around. A little bit of makeup on this evening.
Yes. Just to set himself off nicely. And a plunger.
British Empire medal, isn't it?
Yeah, British Empire medal. That's right.
La La Lollipop. Who is this? Do we know? Number 12?
Number 12 is Elizabeth Day. The Lolly Dolly.
A Lolly Dolly. The Hybrids Young Farmers Carnival Club carrying on the grand tradition of young farmers.
Totally stupid.
Dancing around in their wellies, which they do every day of their life anyway. I'm too sexy for my... Oh no, I'm too cool for my wellies.
A natty line in headgear there.
Yeah, he's got it all sorted out. And she has, my God. Right said Fred, isn't it?
I think so. Lots of wellies strategically placed on the costume there.
All that's missing is the straw. The milking machine. Now we could just mention it there. You can see there they've all got safety harness on. The emphasis is of course on safety on these floats. As you can imagine, it is quite dangerous.
Yeah, lots of the surfaces they stand on a little bit slippy tonight as well, so don't want anybody falling off.
The South Brent Carnival Club, this is a new one to us. Dolphinique. This is their second year at North Petherton. They aged 10 to 15 years. And the designer and cart builder was Jean and Gerald Cleve and Kim Soper. There they are.
There's some nice dolphins there, pulling the oyster shell through the sea. And, the Maid of the Sea. And there she is.
And the choreography was created especially this evening for North Petherton by Karen Soper. Yeah, you don't have to be 100 feet long to be a carnival float to take part in this procession.
Nope. They've actually attended 28 carnivals to date, so this is no new thing for them.
Follow the Rainbow, they say. It is another of the very small entries. This is for Sidmouth and Tango Carnival Club, all the way from Sidmouth. And instead of dolphins pulling them, they've got peacocks.
It's based on the Wizard of Oz, of course. There's model peacocks and a munchkin band.
Little tin man there. And the music is the actual music from the film
Wizard of Oz.
That's Carrie Ann Beavis who is portraying Dorothy.
And
Number
that's
12.
Sharon Allen.
Of course it is.
Sharon Allen, An Arabian Tale.
It's hard work for the walking club, the walking entries. It's hard work walking up through the hill that leads to North Petherton in the rain. Well, I'd like to just say that the rain has stopped now, and that's the last part of the weather forecast for this evening. The rain's going away. Right.
Well, there's a man who won't feel the cold.
Oh, Cobra Carnival Club.
A Cobra Carnival Club are from Wells. They build their floats actually in street, but they come from Wells.
Shoakan. Mortal Kombat, based on the cartoon Mortal Kombat, and the film just recently out with Kylie Minogue. There's all the characters on there: Reptile, Sub-Zero, Melina, Raideen, and all the rest that we know and love so well. That's if you play video games, of course. Indeed. Number 59.
It's Bonnie Tutty, and she's Rhapsody in Blue. Based on Gershwin, of course.
Yes, George and Ira. Pity she's not pushing the piano. She could play that as well, couldn't she?
She could indeed.
Totally Tropical is the next entry. This is for the first of the Bridgewater floats, and it's from the Lime Kiln Carnival Club in Bridgewater. This will warm us all up with their dancing. Dave Cleveley there, captain and inspiration. That's what he tells me.
It's designed by Robert Hudson and Phil Lewis. Costumes from Pauline Sparks, Carol Hart and Pat Herford. Special mention for David Laurie. He's completed 21 years continuous membership with the Limekiln Club.
And Limekiln is one of the clubs who've stayed at their pub all their life. 50 years at the Limekiln, never moved. Other clubs tend to move around a little. All singing, all dancing, all action, all Limekiln as they do their very, very best there to warm us all up on this beautiful evening.
Just the thing for a cold, dark evening.
Special thanks to George and Lynn for their support at the Limekiln. Jump to the left, jump to the right. I know that song. Toys were us, they say.
It's from the 2Rs Carnival Club from Holcombe. The theme is the toys who have something wrong with them, something broken, something not quite right, and there's something not quite, oh no, perhaps not.
I don't think that's ever been right, that toy. That's right, this is what happens when the toys are a few years old. He told you toys were us. Poor old Teddy there.
And the ditty on the cart says, in days gone by, us toys were great, but we've long passed our sell-by date. Oh dear.
Oh dear, look, sad, isn't it?
His
tail's broken off. Poor old Barbie's not what she used to be.
That's very true.
It's never what she used to be. There's the bride. That's a hell of a baby there. And right at the back, Binham Hospital, look. Oh no. The reject bin he's standing in. We've got some gladiators in training. We've just been watching the gladiators on TV. This is the young gladiators in training. I believe this is a local entry. And I'll be able to tell you all about them in a moment. That's right, the Zigzag Car Park. Carnival Club. I'm just going to say I'm part in their car park.
Well, they got a pound off you tonight.
They did. They'll probably end up with a car. There they go, young gladiators. The designer is Mike Charlie, and the costumes by Angela Perry. Excellent costumes, lovely choreography. Look at that little guy here pumping iron, little Arnie.
I'd like to say a special thanks to Carol Lee Scott, that's Grot Bags of course, for the help with the fundraising events, especially her quiz nights.
Yep. Oh, here is a pinball wizard coming up through. Brian Gray, Pinball Wizardry, one of the walking entries.
It's followed by Maycene Gray, and that's called Top Shot.
That surprisingly didn't win. I thought that was good enough to win, but I suppose it's in the eye of the beholder, isn't it?
Absolutely.
There's a lot of work gone into that. The Golden Triangle Club of Ilminster and their interpretation of what happened in November 1605. As we all know, it was the notorious, the infamous gunpowder plot.
And the reasons why all these carnivals actually ultimately take place.
Yes, that was the base of it. Here you can see Guy Fawkes on the floor underneath with the gunpowder, the barrels of gunpowder going to blow up the Houses of Parliament, the House of Lords. And there's some more gunpowder going in. And we all celebrate the fact that it was caught, it didn't happen.
Music there, the Ride of the Valkyries, of course, from Wagner.
Thanks to Simon Madge for the trailer, by the way, and Albert Horner for the use of his farm. Thank you very much. All right, the Dolphins and their bits and pieces. Here we go. Just a walk-in entry, having lots of fun. Thank you. I've already said that. Dolphins Carnival Club, bits and pieces. They're from Boltonsborough.
What are they? Bits and pieces of clowns and fairies and fairies, and Indians and whatever.
And Arabian beauties.
Yes.
And an almost enthusiastic Indian there. The clown's enjoying it, making a fool of himself. Do you think his dance brought on the rain just now? The Hillview Juveniles Carnival Club from just up the road in North Petherton, Burnham-on-Sea, and their Jungle Rock. That's Zebra again. I told you I went out with a girl. she had zebra eyes.
Did she?
She did. One look left, one look right, and then they both crossed. There, little monkey, you. He's warm anyway. Lovely models.
Oh, lovely Tigger.
He's rocking away there. That's a quite good entry from a juvenile, isn't
Yeah,
it?
they're very good for a juvenile. A lot of work gone into this.
Yes, the designer was Mark Bishop and the model maker was Mike Grinstead and all the club members. And thank you to Lynn Burland and Tina Marshall for the costumes. Jungle Rock. From the Hillview Juvenile Carnival Club, Burnham-on-Sea. Ah, here we go. This will warm us all up now.
Spanish.
She's dancing with her guitar playing accomplice, who we seem to have cut him out. There he is. There we are. Like
This
Renee
is Viva España from the What's Its
and
Carnival Club.
Ronaldo, isn't it?
Loosely.
Loosely.
What's Its Carnival Club from Chard.
Ah. And as they slowly disappear, we present a local one, the Toppers Juvenile Carnival Club. I went out to see these building last Sunday, and believe me, the guy working on it did a lot of work because it looked nothing like this on Sunday. What a miracle worker he is. This little beauty, she's enjoying
Bit
it.
of a shame they've got some lights out, which is a shame for them, but nevertheless, they keep going, and that's the main thing.
They don't care, do they? Look.
No.
Oh, a little smile. She didn't give us a smile, did she? The costumes by Gene Kirk and the designer was Gary Parsons. The ages range between 3 and 12 years old.
There is St George and the Dragon,
Yes.
in the shape of Christopher Spriggs. Comes from Bridgewater, and he's 13. This is his second year in Carnival.
Oh, an old hand now, isn't he?
Behind is his sister. I think that's Catherine Spriggs.
Yep.
She's a geisha girl, and from the back is Dad Trevor, and of course he's George the Hofmeister bear.
I wonder what happened to that bear. And there he is. Some more dolphins from the White Hart Carnival Club this time, and they're from Midsummer Norton, and they have an ocean dance. It's the first of the tableau entries. We'll see if we can pick it up for you. There's the guy driving the tableau. Second. They're judged on some of the how difficult it is to be in the pose. You know, it's all different aspects that the judges look for. Costumes, colour, lighting, pose,
Makeup.
how still they can stand, how difficult it is to remain in a position. You can imagine it is difficult. There you go. Good. Model maker Jeff Cooper has done a good job there, as have the costume makers Barb Bush, Audrey Rains, Jeanette Plummer, and Miss Colburn, Anne Smith, Bruce Smith, and Trev's mum. Number. What is the number on that little puppy there? It's an excellent costume. Deputy Dog, I think it is. We'll try and find out who that was doing Deputy Dog. Someone firing cancer, fright me to death. The Mendeville Carnival Club.
It's Phil Taylor of the Wheeled Star. Heck the Dog is called.
Oh, good. There's Mendeville Carnival Club. And there's rain or shine, they don't care.
They don't indeed.
Singing in the rain. Yes, they are.
Mendeville unfortunately got to get out of the place where they live at the moment. They've got, or build at the moment, they've got 6 months to do it. So anyone in Wells who has a site for them, they'd be very grateful to hear from you.
And they are laughing at the clowns, singing in the rain. There's the weatherman at the back, and he's on. Is it the rain man out or the sunshine lady? Oh, they're both out, so that must mean changeable weather.
That's right.
There we go. Some rain, some shine. Rain or shine from the Mendeville Carnival Club in Wells. We've got some tennis going on here now.
This is called Oh, What a Lot of Balls.
Yes, it is.
And there they are, the balls.
Yes, and who are they?
It's Why Us, Carnival Club from Castle Carey.
Oh, yes, these are the girls who help the Carey comedians. Isn't it? They're dressmakers and wives, etc. of the Carey comedians.
Stupid, is there? Not a lot, though.
Yes, they are. They come along every year, punching away there.
That's number 48 in the screen now, and Puppet Masquerade, and it's Andrew Parker.
Yes, we like this one very, very much. Very clever idea. See, the puppet is working the masters. Clever. Dorothy's on the road again.
49, Claire Parker and Kelly Duck.
Yep.
The Wonder of Oz. They come from Ilminster.
Dorothy the Scarecrow, the Lion, and the Tin Man, and there's little Toto the dog in the basket. Look. The Streamers Carnival Club of Ilminster, and they're in the Navy. Oh, this is excellent. Look at it, little
Helicopters.
Helicopters, that's the first. It must be the smallest entry there. There's no one there over 4 foot tall, I don't think.
They're age 4 to 12 years.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, it is. 6 years in Carnival for them.
Really?
Special mention to Jeff Hardwell and Tim Monkton, who more or less built the float on their own, they say. Well, well done to Jeff and Tim.
The music by the village people. There they go, the youngsters having a lot of fun in the Navy. We've got a little parade going on behind if we can pick them out.
It's the Spangles. Spangles Carnival Club, and they're called a honey bunch.
Oh, I see. They're all following the hive.
Yeah, it's 2 beer keepers. Bumblebees and
bumblebees.
and bumblebees.
And little bumblebees and mummy bumblebees. And some more of the little people walking around here. We're trying desperately to ID these. Who
This
are
is
they?
the laughing policeman from the 4th Burnham Brownies from Burnham-on-Sea.
Oh, yes. And they're enjoying themselves. They got it mixed up with a few convicts in amongst them. I wonder if the policemen should be a little bit more alert.
No, they're more interested in waving at the camera. Oh, then they're having a good time. That's the main thing.
The Burnham Tigers BMX club here in all their glory, showing off their smart uniforms and their BMX bikes. This year Brighton, it says next year Saskatchewan, Canada.
Saskatoon.
Saskatoon,
That's
where's
obviously
that?
where they're trying to go to. They've obviously won some trophies as well this year.
Yes, there he is. He's trophy there. There's a world champion there. And in the middle, the mounted police. Holy moly, look at the size of this one. Back from extinction.
Tremendous, this, isn't it? Really colourful for a walking entry. This is Andrew Churches. Comes from gardening in Wells in Somerset.
Our lights are too bright, but you can just make it out now that this all picked out in little fairy lights. All her wings. Excellent.
Swallowtail butterfly.
Yes.
Papillonde
Colin
butterfly.
Burlap is a can-can girl. And a very clever variation on a theme there. Oh, what an eyeful. Another local entry coming up through now. Doggy Fashion is called. All the lady poodles and the gentlemen Bassets from the Dragons Carnival Club in North Petherton.
This is a local entry, of course, doggy style, yes.
Yes, Reg Rossiter is the captain. The designer was Scam, and the model makers was everyone. And I went out some visit these last week, and this was just a couple of pillars where they worked hard. Look at the girls. Oh no, we got the boys. And they're behaving themselves. The model maker just waved at me. We can still can, say the Aces. Well, we don't doubt that they can, and we're just going to get a good eye full of these now. I mean, they're running out of steam. Last year they were Santa stuck. You may remember Santa stuck in the chimney.
Oh, there's lots of variations on this and lots of legs, and of course the main feature is an Eiffel Tower.
There's an Eiffel there as well.
And a bit of a French surprise somewhere.
Yes, I think that's the surprise there.
It's like Salman Rushdie. Have they let him out for the night?
He's the leg pusher. Look, he's the official leg pusher in this whole action working model. Oh, they're having a lot of fun. The Aces Carnival Club from Highbridge.
Mirror on the wall is Julie Bullock. She comes from Ilminster. She's dressed as Snow White's wicked stepmother, Queen.
Fortunately, Snow White didn't eat all that apple, did she?
20s David and Thomas Bullock, of course, gold blend they call this.
A little bit of Carnival Rio style. And here's another huge one, Sunshine After the Rain. And this is the 5 Seas Carnival Club from West Chinook. Last year they were Good Luck Charms, you may remember that. There we go, they're opening up now, we can see it. This is clever, a lot of good working lights on it. That's it, we got the music now.
say thanks to Pat and Eileen Becky for all the years they've allowed them to build on the farm. And Pat is the tractor driver. So that's the prize she gets. She gets to drive the tractor. Sorry, he gets to drive the tractor. Pat being a man, not a woman.
I'm sure he's very reassured of you telling him that. There's nice little models, look. All spinning, all action, all turning, all the lights are chasing, everything's working on here. No reason why this shouldn't be in amongst the winners. Let's hope they are. Nice dance routine as well. I don't know who did the routine. Very good, clever.
Yeah, they're working at it now.
Yeah, congratulations to Captain Dorian Stockford and the model maker Colin Johnson. Excellent entry there from the 5 Seas Carnival Club from West Chinook.
Yep. Nice and bright.
Welsh Carnival Club, who over the years has brought us some extraordinary entries. This year is a funny thing happened on the way to the wedding.
And no less extraordinary, I think.
There's the church. Oh, we just caught a glimpse of the beautiful bride then. And all her company friends. Oh dear, the wedding car's broken down. Oh my goodness.
Oh, is she lovely?
She looks like a typical Bridgewater bride there.
Well, the ones that you know.
The ones that do get married. There we are, the clown and his attendants pushing the the bride's groom's just turned up now.
What does it all mean?
I don't know. There must be a subtle meaning there somewhere, but we're trying to trace it. It means it's carnival fun. Oh, that is it. This is what the funny thing happened on the way.
Oh, the car's broken down. Have another bonnet.
Thank goodness the fire brigade's here.
Thank you. Yes, looks a bit dodgy, that does.
They can deal with it. They can deal with any emergency. And they're underway again. I knew Wills wouldn't let us down. Excellent. Excellent. We're going to cut from Wills now to go on to one of the biggest floats that you'll see, and the most beautiful model you will see in this year's procession, I would say. The model of the toy maker at the shop is at the front of the shop there is excellent. It's from the Petherton. There we are. What a lovely model. The Petherton Carnival Club.
Superb. Look at those spectacles.
And it's called All Keyed Up, the Toy Maker's Dream.
Many thanks to Rex Ball and Graham Marston, who are the model makers.
Let's just look at this for a little while. It's truly splendid.
Little detail and tremendous amount of detail on this too.
Nice big shot there. You can just see us. We'll try and get it all in the camera. There we go. Huge 100
really
foot.
Excellent.
Yes, beautiful colours, beautiful models. From Moreland, it's just outside of North Petherton. It is a local entry here.
There's so much to see on this cart, so much to see. It's taking all the detail. It really is superb.
It's actually a third to scale, the train, the fire engine. There's a 17-foot high carriage clock. There's a lovely little old-fashioned racing car. It's one like that with a key out the side. The Toy Maker's Dream, presented by the Petherton Carnival Club in truly spectacular manner. They're from Moreland, as I said before, and excellent. Designer John Seymour, what a credit to you.
26 years in Carnival. This is the Globe Carnival Club's entry this year. This is called Jungle Rock. Globe from Wales, 29 years in Carnival, and of course it's based on lots of models including rhinos, bears and zebras, tigers, lions and cheetahs.
And the teddy boy dancers, all the animal teddy boys. I know where the lion lives. It's on Main Street.
Is that right?
What's this dance routine? If we come back and look at this dance routine, they're really tight. They got this together. Look at that.
Great makeup too.
They're together or what?
This is a club that builds underneath the railway arches near Wells.
Yeah. Good models, good dancing. I love that choreography. That's got me going. He's loving it. Look at that. I'm still wearing shoes like that. And Rod Stewart's still wearing trousers like that.
Yeah, certainly does.
The captain, Steve Davey, and the costumes by Kerry Parfitt. Lovely entry there from the Globe Carnival Club of Wells. The Beatle anthology now. The Beatles certainly are still in vogue now and are more popular than ever. And this is a little history of the Beatles with the Fab Four at the front of the car and characters from their song as you go back through. There we go. When I'm 64, obviously there. Look like me and you, Brian, sat there.
No, I'm sorry. No, I don't agree with that. That's more like you on a bad day, though.
I'm trying to think who that would be. Which song would that be? The Fool on the Hill, maybe. There, when I'm 65. Lucy in the Sky with
Lucy
Diamonds.
in the Sky with Diamonds.
LSD, they used to say that, man. There's Eleanor Rigby. That's her. Eleanor Rigby, just down there. And the vicar.
Octopus's Garden at the back there.
No, that's Eleanor Rigby. Looks out the window in the place that she keeps in the job by a door. Love it. And of course, followed by the Beatle one, the Yellow Submarine. Excellent costumes. Vera, Roma, Peggy, and Carol. That's the St. Peter's Carnival Club. Did we say they were from Yeovil? Well, we said it now. Designer and model maker was, of course, Stuart Taylor. On to another club now. And here we go, mooning around by the Kerry comedians.
This is very serious business, this.
Yes. More Teddy Boys, and they're singing Blue Moon and the other Moon songs. But the mooning, of course, comes from a... here we go, underneath their... secret of that.
Hey. Carved with pride.
Under the moon of love, you see. And Blue Moon.
We got it.
We got it. There we go, Born to Rock.
Oh, dear. Nuts, aren't they? Completely crazy.
Oh my God, they're fighting over him.
Dear.
Believe me, girls, he's not worth fighting for. That's the Kerry comedians. They're all made out of doctors, solicitors, architects, accountants. Believe me, they really are some of the craziest people you will ever meet. The Honax Children Carnival Club from Honiton. And this is the first time we've seen this one. So we'll have a look at it. They're Vikings in their Viking ship. There we go. Last year they were Aladdin's Journey. This is their second year in Carnival. Oh, that's the Brits. Of course, the Vikings are coming out. I wonder what the St. George was doing there. There's the Vikings coming in.
Oh, look at that ferocious herd they look like.
Yes.
Don't want anything to do with it.
A herd of Vikings?
Yeah, it could be.
Do you know what the Britons said when they saw the Vikings coming?
No.
They said, "Here come the Vikings."
Well, that was very sensible, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah. We're going to see our camera. There's a tremendous sight in a moment when we finish with this club, of course. We'll just look up the road because there's a huge laser show coming down through. Let's see if we can pick it up without missing any of the floats coming through. Any chance there? We can just see the lasers in the tree now. Look. Tremendous laser show coming around the corner. It's hitting us now. We'll go back to that in a moment because it is huge. And it's the last year's champions, the champions of the 90s, but we'll talk about it in a moment. This is a collecting float, so we can look. We're going to keep running. We're going to make this work. It's going to come right the way around the corner because it is a huge float. And I'm going to keep talking, and the producer won't cut from it. We're just making sure that the lasers don't hit our cameras.
We will just talk about HTV, which you can see in your picture now. They are, of course, the local news and general interest programs, regional program maker from HTV. 10 local news bulletins a day. Lots of hours of regional programs and current affairs and documentaries and light entertainment. Your local ITV station, HTV.
That's right. That's right. And we're going to look at the silly moves that were in between. That's what this little entry is called there. The silly move. The Commercial Carnival Club on foot now. The silly moves, and it's all about mad cow disease, which we all know about mad cow disease. But
yes, farmyard scene with just a hint of BSE, they say.
Yes, what do we care? We know British farmers are the best. The British beef is the best, and the EU, if they don't want our meat, they don't want us. That's what we say. Right, we're going to cut back now to the robot attack because this is the sensational entry this year from the Gremlins Carnival Club, who are unprecedented in the 90s. No one can get near them, no one can beat them. Are they going to win tonight? This entry is huge. We're going to ask the cameras to stay back.
Absolutely amazing.
Get the whole of it in as we can. There, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gigantic robots coming down through. The laser guns, the laser cannons.
Great walking machines, that's what they are. Robot walking machines. And the legs are going. Very clever.
The designer was Phil Percy. The club is, of course, the Gremlins. We've said that already, but it's huge. They're unbeatable at the moment.
Absolutely. No one's going to touch them. So they reckon.
But there's some good entries this year.
But I think they'll be in for a bit of a run from some people. There's no doubt about that. It's stopping beside us. Really good. The light from this is amazing.
I can't believe how many lights there are on there. There's enough light there to light the whole of North Petherton.
Absolutely.
Look at that, all working. Look at them legs go.
All going.
A miracle of engineering. I've been involved in Carnival for as long as I can remember. I'm very old, but I'm staggered by this entry. And a couple other entries in a moment. The man under the umbrella at the end there, you can just see the umbrella. There's John Thorne.
Oh, old father time. This is Marion Amors.
The Amors. Yes, old father time. My goodness, we nearly missed it. Whew, good job, we're back with the Cape Crusader and his little friend Robin. There's the local policeman from Gotham City. Which one is that? That's the Joker?
Or is it the Riddler?
No, the Joker, because the Riddler wears the R costume, doesn't he? These are all the characters from the
Batman.
From the comics rather than the movies, if you know.
It's got all the type. It's got all the captions, the pows and the zaps.
That's right. And it can include Penguin, Joker, Riddler, Catwoman, Harlequin, Mr. Freeze, King Tut, and we haven't seen these characters in the film.
It's a great idea. This is very, very original. Terrific.
There's the Riddler. Spell me a riddle. That's King Tut. Not met him yet in the movies. The Joker, the Riddler. Could we see him just now? How did he get
holding
back
the pose there?
Remember, he used to come on TV and that you go, wow, bam, dang, I love it. Well, who's that?
I haven't got a clue. Dyson.
That's Penguin. That's Penguin.
Right, that's Penguin.
He was played by Burgess Meredith in the TV.
Dyson, the vacuum cleaner. Was it another one? No. Okay.
What starts with P and ends in E and has thousands of letters in it? I don't know. That's the question the Riddler asked. I can't work that one out.
Great stuff. 132, fly fishing. Bob Kingston, very unusual entry. As always, something a little bit special from Bob.
Yes, he is the king of the walkers, isn't he? Bob Kingston fly fishing. In behind is Puff the Magic Dragon. And that's another little Kingston. Which one's that? Puff. Is that Emma? I believe it is Emma Kingston. And it's a little 130.
130, we know who that is. That's David Gruffham. He's age 6, I think.
Yes, the camera's made him look a lot bigger than he is actually. He's just a little fella. Little church mouse.
David is Bob Kingston's grandson, apparently.
Oh, of course. Keep it in the family. Right, Hot Rock Carnival Club from Gillingham and their Trick or Treat, which was October the 31st. Trick and treating out there doing it. We don't do it so big as they do in America, do we?
No.
The music, my lovely music. I love this. Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Lots of web roofs and bats and spiders, and ruins and gravestones, ghouls and Draculas, and it's really good. I like this a lot.
Yes, it could be any street in Sydenham. That's a little place in Bridgewater. Yes, it's black and white. Very unusual color combination for a carnival float, but it works. It works because of the breaking the lines and that. Good at costumes, good makeup. Who did the costumes and makeup? Did they say costumes? Mary Dunn, Jenny Braw and the girls, and the makeup by all the members. Designers Stan Collis, Darren and Beeling. Oh, who's this? Harlequin Aid.
Number 14, it's Cheryl Fielding.
And she's
Columbine.
Of course she is.
Harlequin Sweetheart. Number 15 there, Daniel Fielding.
Yes.
Protectors of the Keys, of course.
Yes, covered in ravens look.
A raven's what?
A raven's
yes.
look you. He's got the keys as well. Walking backwards all the way through North Petherton. It's the keepers of the Sun Lords and the Pratton's Carnival Club from Midsummer Norton. Those Sun Lords, they're warming us up here on it.
It's based on an Aztec sort of idea.
Yep, they're just going into their dance routine now, so we'll skip from the dragon and watch these people dance. It's a good dance routine. She's ever so good at the front. That's the lead dancer right
she
at
is
the front.
Terrific.
She ain't bad neither. Of course, as I say, they start, they finish. 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. They're going to dance. We are going to stop until they dance.
Instead, they've been putting this routine together since April.
It is
So
very,
I suppose
very
they've had enough time to
complicated.
get it right then, haven't they, really?
Very complicated. There they go. That really is impressive coming down the road. Oh, excellent. They've stopped so we can look at some pretty girls dancing and some good-looking guys dancing. We're not sexist here.
Yes, you are.
Well, I am, but the rest of the crew's not. I like the costumes. It works, doesn't it? This really works.
Yes, it's nice.
The costumes were by Rachel Magor. Headdresses by Emily Gilbert and Martin Cabell, is it?
Yeah, it's the headdresses that really set it off, of course, and they do make a
Actually,
deal of difference to
It's the
this.
girls in the costumes that set it off.
Okay.
Listen, look at that dance routine. Right, there we are. I finished looking now. Best wishes to Kirsty, who's recovering from an accident in the summer, and congratulations to Ron and Tracy, who got married earlier this year. The Priorities Carnival Club of Taunton, and their entry, which is
Midnight Magic.
yes, this is what happens at midnight. All the toys come to life. I zonk out and they come too. Oh, we got little tin soldiers, clowns, puppets. Who's that in the red dress? Mirror, mirror on the wall, Snow White. Oh, right. Little rag doll there. Lovely teddy bears. And a glove puppet who's probably sooty without an arm of his shirt. A little spinning top there, still spinning. Someone drinking Cointreau. Someone drinking Cointreau. It could be
Mystic Meg with
Mystic
her
Meg.
silver ball.
That's probably why she's walking like that.
That's Dave Arney, of course, we know that.
Yes, we all.
We know a non-mystic when we see one.
Yes, who's this here? Herbert, George, and the rest of the mob. Who are they? Running for president, that's all it is. That's all the presidents that's just gone. George Bush, look, he's a Bush. Oh, I've got it. Herbert's a
Yes.
Hoover. That took me a while. The penny dropped. Yes.
Very clever.
More toys coming our way. This is the local club. This is the Crusaders Carnival Club from just down the road in Bridgewater. And they're the toy maker's dream. Another toy maker, different dream.
Noddy's car.
And Noddy in the car, a dancing bear, some gollywogs, and a lovely girls, lovely dancers. They're good fun club, these. I really love them all. They give us a way to. I know them, of course. I'm a Bridgewater boy.
They just want to have fun.
Yes, they're not going to win, and they don't intend to win. But they built this club, and it's a smaller entry than usual because they're just trying to recollect, get themselves together, get their funds in hand, ready for next year. That's what they tell us. The Crusaders are not going to fold. There will be going on. Oh, who the devil is this?
Yes.
Very good link.
Devil
That
it
is
is.
a subtle
Little
link.
Devil's Hellraisers.
Yes, there's like the Manchester United fan club coming up through, doesn't it? There's a sleeping devil there. Look. The youngest in the carnival procession tonight. Oh, and there's the next youngest little devil. I bet they are little devils. They're the Candy Children from Bridgewater. Whoa.
Lots of flame and
Yes,
smoke.
there's the main feature, Esmeralda, the devil, surrounded by flickering flames, they tell us.
The heat is on, they say.
But she's not supposed to be in the shot. She's just a helper. Special mention there to all the mums and dads who've helped so very, very much. The Clutton Carnival Club are coming on now, and Counterattack is the name of this one, and it's based on the Snakes and Ladders theme. Remember, we always sit around the table playing Snakes and Ladders. I will see it now. There we go. Up with the snake. No, up the ladder, down the snake, isn't it?
Clutton Carnival Club, in true carnival spirit, they had very unfortunately either some vandalism or sabotage the day before Bridgewater Carnival when all their tyres were slashed. In fact, the night before, tyres were slashed. The big snake there was broken and the tractor was tampered with, and they really pulled out all the stops to get this entry on the road. So well done to Clutton. They're never going to let that sort of thing beat them. Good for them.
Yep, excellent. And there's a special praise there to Richard Friendship, the model maker, and the designer Paula Wilcox, with a costume by Marion Lewis and the others. And whoever vandalized their cart, well, you didn't win, see. Clanton won in the end. While we're just talking here, let me just do a little dedication. I'd like to dedicate this to Tracy and Jerry Valance, all the way from Ippleton in Cornwall. Jerry is carnival mad. He said he makes models and his own carnival club at home. And Tracy forgives him for she forgives him for putting carnival before their wedding anniversary. So that's true carnival-like spirit from Cornwall. Well, of course, carnival is more important than wedding anniversaries. There they go, slowly disappearing now, the Clutton Carnival Club. Good luck to you. Good luck to you for the rest of the year, and we'll see you all next year. Don't let anything spoil it for you. Sam Vantra now. This is our good friend Sam Vantra. And they can't fathom it out, but we'll see if we can fathom it out. Oh, no, before that, number 63, special entry here. Who is this? Number
Laura
60.
Hill. She's a ladybird. She comes from Frome.
She does. Ladybird, ladybird, fly away home.
And she's 9 years old.
Bless her. These are the Sam Vantra Club from Chapman Slade. They can't fathom it out. Little devils. They've been on the road for years and years. They've grown. Popeye.
I should point out that Chapman Slade is near Westbury in Wiltshire. It's a long, long way from here.
Yep. I have a little gold lame diver there.
Oh.
Lobster in the front. These are the very kings of the walking entries. They just get bigger and bigger every year. Yeah, superb fishes swimming along. This must be the biggest entry in the carnival, is it? They're taking up so much space on the road. Under the sea, the music. We got a fish on a bike.
Yeah, well. What's the fish on the bike then?
I don't know. I'll just try and work that one out in a moment. Not a skate, is it? No. It's a post bike as well. It's too subtle for me, this one.
Yeah, too subtle for me as well.
There we are. There's the octopus gliding its way through. Under the sea, the music from the Walt Disney movie, of course. We've got a little spooky little express coming up through. That's the Cavaliers pups. These are all the children of the Cavaliers. They're all the Cavalier children from the Cavaliers Carnival Club, which is following just behind. They'll be pleased with that shot. Another little devil. All the little characters from the Spooky Express. And where did the little spooks come from? They came from here. Here are the Cavaliers. Fright Night, based on the Michael Jackson Thriller type video, which was produced by the great producer John Landis.
Really love this. I think it's great. Tremendous stuff. They're celebrating their 60th year next year with a dinner and dance. So I'm sure they won't wear these costumes to that, but they're having a great time here.
Too grand, these costumes, for a do like that, isn't it? Yes, they're a good fun club. I can say this one. We know all the members and that, and they just have a lot of fun, and it really is one of the best entries these have done for a long time. Tommy Trunk's girlfriend there. Thought I'd just say that. I think he could use a dinner and dance. Little thin guy at the back. Good, here's the music. They all know the best top-selling music of all time, isn't it? They are. Give them a good meal. Thriller by Michael Jackson. Thanks to Charmaine Slocum, who's the choreographer. There we go. Britain's special export to Moo Land. And what is it? More mad cows.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Strategically placed udders there.
Yes.
It's Wells and Glastonbury Young Farmers Club.
Yes, of course it is.
Based in Shepton Mallet.
Of course they are. The War Dance coming up now from the mighty Harlequin Carnival Club of Ilminster. This is huge, and this is the reason why it's been raining, isn't it? This dance. Never let Indians dance, you know. Excellent models. The Eagles going up and down.
Well, they say it's a war dance and not a rain dance, so they might make it go away.
Yep. I was in the pub with some of these guys a couple nights ago, and one of them does a better impression of me than I can do.
Well,
Wherever he is.
not difficult. Really.
No, it's not. With a real Malcolm Jones, stand up, please. There we go.
It's excellent. These heads are very good. The Indian heads, totem poles. Harlequins can always be relied on to do something a little bit special.
Yes, superb eagles on there. Look at the models of the eagles. Superb. Spirit of the Indians, the American West, the Americans, the original Americans.
Music, of course, Kings of the Wild Frontier by Adam and the Ants.
Pegasus Carnival Club are doing it the Oriental way. They're from Wookie, of course, and this is their splendid entry this year, the Oriental way.
I went to see this club building this one up at the latter stages of their build-up, and I went to see Dave Tinknell, and he says they're always looking for new members, so anyone in the Wells district would like to get involved with this sort of club, and I can assure you they're very good people indeed, then why not pop along and see them. 7 men and 16 women on this float. And they were glad to see a guy called Johnny Proctor involved in the build-up. So thank you to all new members who turned up to paint. They did it very well as well. Good costumes, good makeup. Nice, clean cart.
This is a trade exhibit now, B&G Recoveries. Rescue and recovery, of course. B&G Recoveries of Bridgewater.
A charity dedicated to helping brain-injured children which are situated only a mile from this carnival. Prepare for the main raid.
And that's the sponsors. That's the car that's going to do the thing. The
Beaujolais Nouveau run.
that's the one. The Beaujolais Nouveau run. More pirates are coming down the road. Ah, we all love pirates, don't we? We don't love to be pirates. Aha, Jim Ladd and all that. But these are in space. Space pirates. The Merlin's Carnival Club they are. And it's exactly what they are, space pirates. Variation on a traditional theme. Music maximum overdrive.
Lots of attention to detail with the painting on this car, I must say.
Some of the biggest chests we've seen in the carnival so far. Full of treasure.
Full of treasure. Only 4 years in Carnival from Barnes David. It's the Merlin's Carnival Club.
Ah, Donald, where's your trousers? Here's a variation now. This is what happens when the Scots go hang gliding.
Yeah, when your parachute comes down and you're a Scotsman and you're wearing a kilt, this is what it's all about.
The secret is out, everyone. I suppose that's why you don't see many Scotsmen hang gliding.
I don't know, I don't know why the significance of the Dam Busters March, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's as the music, but
the Jumping Jocks
relevant.
display team, this is. The Jokers Carnival Club of Ilminster.
Brilliant, love it. 5 years in Carnival.
The club captain is Richard Crabb, and the costumes were by the ladies of the club. And they're out to beat Wilfs, of course. Takes a lot of nerve to go around like that, doesn't it? In front of hundreds of people. Just George's Carnival Club are politically incorrect. So I suppose this is all the things that we shouldn't be, and they're doing. There's who's it? Mr. Major. Screaming Lord Satchford's at the front. Yes, well, Brian, perhaps you could explain this one to me a little.
They're from Sturminster Newton.
And what is it all about?
Well, it's all about politics, really, isn't it?
The clock's going backwards. John Major and Tony Blair are sparring in the ring there. And there's a
Who's
Red
that?
Indian.
Well,
And there's another John Major. They've got Margaret Thatcher on a totem pole.
sounds right to me.
It's a totem gesture, that was. But no Paddy Ashdown. The swingometer is going there. And that Indian's back. Something to think about as we sip our brandy this evening and go to bed. Okay, we're going to enter into the Magic Ice Kingdom now. This is the Sid Veld Carnival Club, and their startling blue and white entry. And the Warriors leading the Polar Bear procession. The loyal subjects to the King or Queen are being guarded by the loyal subjects. That's what it's all about. Of course
Looks
it is.
really good, this one, doesn't it?
Yep.
Lots of good colour. Even though it's a blue and white, purple and white mainly, it looks very effective.
Yeah, it's unusual. It's unusual. It's most carnival clubs go for the prime colours. Good. Go for it.
Good makeup too.
They've been in the carnival for 10 years. They aged 12 to 59 years old, and the captain is Marion Perry. The designer and model maker is Hazel Parsons. Yes, good entry. There's the King and Queen. He just gave me a wave. There you go. Thank you, sir. Bless you.
Music is Such a Fantasy by Time Frequency.
It's an unusual feature of this carnival club. There's no tractor. That guy is actually driving it there. It's driven by a massive electric motor, and then it's done with hydraulics and air pressure, and the engineer did explain to me, but it's beyond me. But it works, doesn't it? Very, very clever. Mulong is called.
Tremendous amount of technical achievement here, and I think this is excellent.
From the Young at Heart Carnival Club, based in Western Zoyland, Molung, Way of the Dragon. This is one of the younger clubs. They'll be going for 10 years, which is relatively young for a club this size. Beautiful dancing girls we got here. We're going to pick up one or two of them, no doubt about that. I knew our cameraman couldn't stay away. There you go, you get all in splendor now with the rotating dragons, the rotating fluorescent tube, which is unusual.
So the dragon's turning.
320,
really works well.
320 fluorescent light tubes on here, which is very, very unusual. Excellent entry. Malung, Way of the Dragon, from the Young at Heart Carnival Club, Western Zoyland.
'96 in your picture now is the Bridgewater and Taunton Canal Wardens, based at the Boat and Anchor Inn at Hopworth. It's just a promotion for the canal that runs through North Petherton, of course.
Yes, it restored and reopened. A lot of money been spent on there, you know. People from all walks of life join the Warden service to help keep the waterways free.
And they want to promote the safe use of canals.
Yes, of course, safety is the prime concern
Children
of all
with
of us.
life jackets on and safe in water.
We should use more of our facilities around here. The canal is excellent.
This is the Little Martians on holiday from the Ashcombe Junior Carnival Club in Weston-super-Mare.
Yes. Well, there they are. There's a little Martian on holiday, and there the Martians are in the green Martian caravan, of course, like Martians would use.
Still jamming.
Your country needs you, and the patriotic music is playing. The Phantoms Carnival Club and their very unusual presentation and its memories. The Phantoms are from the Glastonbury area.
Particularly pertinent at the moment, of course, coming up to Remembrance Day.
Yes, and it's the Chelsea pensioners at the cenotaph, and their dreams are going back to the times when they were in that awful conflict of 50 years ago. And that's their memories.
There'll always be an England.
Yes, there's the old-fashioned ambulance used to go around. One of the big clubs of Bridgewater coming up now, the Mighty Ramblers Carnival Club. They're all action, all dancing. Entry this year is Showtime, doing what Ramblers do the best. There we go, love it, love that music.
Love the music, lots of music from shows. And that's the theme, it's all about West End shows. Miss Saigon, Phantom of the Opera, Copacabana, Les Miserables, lots of them.
Yeah, you can see the posters going, spinning around on the inside, fantastic posters. There you go, just see one going around, Copacabana that is. All copied from originals, they haven't just stuck posters on it, they painted themselves. I think it's Richard Fuller, I think his name is. Put it on it. There's the band playing.
Very good movers on Ramblers. They really know how to work a cart as far as movement is concerned.
Oh, play that brass section. Showtime!
Dancing Fool is the music from Copacabana.
And from the Ramblers, Houghton Bell Carnival Club coming up now. And they're in the land of make-believe. And that land is the magical land of Disney, isn't it?
Indeed.
There's the Mad Hatter and Alice leading the parade. There's Mr. Mickey Mouse himself, Snow White. That's the Mad Hatter. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. What's her name? Snow White. Sorry. Hey. Pocahontas is up there.
Apparently Gary Beasy, who wears a baseball cap, has got a new hat. There's lots of stories apparently of what happened to his old straw one. They don't tell us what they are, so we'll have to guess on that one.
But he had to eat his hat once. There you go, that's the Houghton Bell Carnival Club of Ilminster in the land of make-believe. One of the smaller little entries coming in now, but nonetheless just as good. The Rainbow Rollers Carnival Club, Juvenile Carnival Club, based in Bridgewater, and whatever the weather. Oh, another entry based on the weather. There it is. There's the rainbow, the snowflakes, the snowman. We'll see all the weather here in England, mightn't we?
We do indeed.
But whatever the weather, we keep smiling through. This is their first year on the cart, and the captain, R. Webb. The designer and model maker with P. Ham, R. Webb and P. Brawl.
One of the best trade entries this year, you'll see, is Bristol Waterworks. This is a fine new float from them, featuring the Bristol suspension bridge, a water wheel, and normally lots of bubbles. Where do we get bubbles now? Oh yes, you can see the bubbles coming out the back there now.
And the rain water dripping off the roof. No water shortage this year, but it is a splendid entry. They take this float all around the country, raising money for charity. There's the Bristol suspension bridge. And the old Isambard Kingdom Brunel's work, isn't it?
Indeed it is, yeah.
Bristol Water PLC, 150 years of service. That's a lovely entry. And there's the balloon popping out the back. There's a great fun with the kids here all trying to catch the balloon.
Catch the bubbles.
The bubbles. I meant bubbles. Did I say balloon?
You said balloons, but we know what you mean.
Soap balloons. From Ilminster, excuse me, the Starlight Carnival Club, and just a little bit of fun, going into the circus mode now.
Gary Richards designed this one, costumes from the ladies of the club, and there we are, 11 turning roofs with tigers and horses, unicyclists and clown cars. Music, ooh ah, just a little bit from Gina G, of course. I'd like to thank everyone who's helped them this year. And mighty colourful it is too, go, 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 they're all having really good fun here. Yep. Stop right in front of us now, so we have a good look at this one. Some very good horses there.
Yes, I'm back now. I had a little spot of the coughing took over just now. There we go. Let's get on to this little old thingy. We love circuses, don't we? Circus is always such a good entry. And this is excellent. Little guy on the unicycle up above. Some crazy camera work going on. There you go, the unicyclists, the jugglers, the acrobats, the clowns, everything that makes the circus a circus. It's a dying art form, unfortunately. Some people say good, some people say bad, but the memories live on, don't they?
Yeah, and this is really, really good. Well done.
The Starlight Carnival Club from Ilminster, and they're just a little bit of fun. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Captain this year is Merv Dole. And all the costumes were made by the ladies of the club. Straight back now to the Hockey Duck Carnival Club. Starman, based on of course, the David Bowie music of the 60s, Starman. Oh,
There he is. There is the Starman on the tractor right at the front.
That's Ziggy Stardust, wasn't it? And she's riding her space copter. It's one of the tableau entries. Very dramatic, so they put a lot of movement into a tableau. I know it's a contradiction in terms, but it does work.
That's right.
A lot of action, a lot of good colours.
They'd like to mention their president, Dennis Hodges, who's been very seriously ill in hospital this year. This will be the second time in 18 years he's not been on the cart. Wish him a speedy recovery, they say, from everyone in the club.
Yep, here. Well, we took a long, good look at this, and we like it a lot. They've been involved in the carnival for 18 years, and the captain this year, Martin Hodges. They can be very proud of this entry from the Hockey Duck Carnival Club in Colbert. It's a long way to come to North Petherton. Well worth the effort. Good one. The Zodiac Carnival Club and their Puppet's Dream. I believe this is a juvenile entry. We'll know when they get a little closer to us. They're from Petherton, which is in Devon, isn't it?
It is indeed, yeah.
And that's a happy Petherton man there.
Some dancing puppets.
Here they go again. And now they just started to swing in their little swing boats. He's a tired little man there. He's tired. Oh dear. Now he's pulled his rope, started it swinging, and now the roundabout's going round. Good. Puppets are at the fair, and that's what puppets dream about. Of course they do.
And it's Puppet on a String, of
There,
course, the
look at
music
him, look,
from
he's-
Sandy Shore. Yes.
He's yawning just now. He's really tired. Man, they've been doing this for over an hour now before it gets to us. So he can be well entitled to be tired. Good entry there from Petherton in Devon. The Aztec Tribal Dance.
Back to South America. Some good models on this, Malcolm.
Yes, there are. Very, very good. It's one of the top juvenile clubs of Bridgewater, the Marinas Sydenham Juveniles. They've been involved with Carnival for 31 years. Of course, the kids grow up, go on, and then their kids come back. Let's just say the costumes this year by Rita Day, Andrea Crisp, Jerry Bull, Sarah Humphrey, and Elaine Oliver. And the cart building is excellent. You're right, I saw them building this, and they were so laid back, so cool, just chipping away with polystyrene. Great. Excellent, excellent work.
Yeah, they've done really well. This is a great junior entry.
Yeah, the kids, the dads did their job, and now the kids are not letting them down. They're all together. They got the dance worked out there. Good, excellent aspect. Like it a lot.
In your picture now, Britannia Carnival Club from Castle Carey with their Mexican Magic. Just what we need to brighten up this pretty dull evening. These colourful, bright costumes, good movement, lots of tambourines, tropical parrots, guitars. And it's a little bit of a South American theme in this section of the carnival.
I believe that's a toucan, which is the toucan.
Yes, you can.
Like the national model of Mexico, the toucan.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
I mean, of course, I went to Mexico a little while ago.
To me, it's a parrot.
Good entry, Britannia Carnival Club, warming us and warming themselves up. Mexican Magic. Oh, there's a little angel coming now. Bless her.
Number 44 there is Anne Cook, and she's an angel delight.
I bet she is. Number 43.
43, Tracy Cook. She's hooked on music. Lots of music hooked onto her.
Yes. The Boys Brigade Carnival Club from Yeovil. This is a good entry. Another weather again, more weather.
Spinning brollies, rainbows.
Nice costumes. Good movement. The Boys Brigade founded in Glasgow, I believe, in 1883. And still going strong. They couldn't have dreamed of this at the time, though.
Surprising how many girls there are on this float then.
Yep, Sunshine After the Rain, that's the name of this entry. There goes the music.
Age range is between 8 and 13 years on this one. Very good junior entry indeed. It's the first time at North Petherton for this entry. This is the DT6 Carnival Club from Bridport. And this is depicting the first British space shuttle.
Shuttle GB1.
And it's called Shuttle GB1,
That's
indeed.
it. I read it. There you go, the kids on the moon. Around the space station, that's the purple space station, or the pinkish. And there's the shuttle, the first British space shuttle. I mean, if we would have made the effort, we'd have gone into space years ago. This is the first time this particular club has been into the North Petherton Carnival. We make them very, very welcome. Nice entry there. The King William Carnival Club of Glastonbury, King Billy, as we like to call him, Polarization.
Always very clean, always a very attractive tableau is King William. Over the years, they've produced some stunning stuff, and this year's no exception. Just look at this. Beautiful polar bears. And 4 large swans. There's one of the polar bears there. I spoke to Glenn Hughes, and he's said you can always rely on King Billy for a very good finished tableau, including the costumes. There's a good example of it there.
Yes, it's the return of the Snow Empress, being led by her entourage of ice maidens and protector on her finely decorated Snow Voyager. There you are, that's the works, and there she is, the Empress. Her guardians, protectors, splendid costumes, excellent work. The Pop-In Carnival Club present Bone Appetite. Oh yes. We've got the 3 courses here, the soup. I Eat Cannibals, of course, based on a 3-course meal in the jungle. The starter, they have game soup. The witch doctor, the game soup with a couple of sportsmen in a pot. You just see him go past. The main course, Steak Diana.
Steak Diane. Doing keep fit lessons.
That's Princess Diana, of course. Ooh, clever. And the last one is the Knickerbocker Gloria. She's the American cheerleader there. I've just seen a good look at Knickerbocker Gloria. I think I'll stick to the Steak Diane. There we go. That's Knickerbocker Gloria there. Oh, boy.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah,
we're not talking about the float.
No. But a clever idea from Tapworth, the Pop-In Carnival Club. Right, Banana Bunkers, Wick Carnival Club, and it's one of the winners so far in the comic feature entry, and they are bananas.
Yeah,
no, I mean they're bananas.
They are the comedy kings and queens. Wick Carnival Club, Glastonbury. The Banana Boat song there, which is sung by John Cullen, who is a member and should have been on this float. He probably is tonight. Just had a bit of trouble with his knees, but I think he's got over that now. They welcome him back.
Oh, the dancing bananas. We love them round here. Yeah, John Cullen, he made the models, didn't he?
Did indeed, yeah.
That's right, yeah. And he's singing the songs.
And singing the songs. Multi-talented, John.
He really is. The Brown Strolls Carnival Club of Chard and the 12 Magical Gifts. We're getting a long look at this because it's a little unusual. It's the song, The First Day of Christmas, my true love wrote to me. A partridge in a pear tree, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's with a difference, they say.
Yeah, because it works all the way through. Maids of milking, partridges, all of it. If you know the song, you can pick them out there.
Very complex costumes here, and they'd like to thanks to Anne Stoyich for the costumes, Kelvin Stoyich and Mark Chislett for repairs to the generator. He's had a bit of trouble with that.
It's quite beautiful entry.
Yeah, a lot of attention to detail here as well.
Piper's playing. There you go. Lord's leaping, Piper's playing. Beautiful expressions, lovely. I loved it. Over the years, the last 4 or 5 years at least, these have been the champions or probably the county champions, or the equal county champions. This is the Wills Carnival Club, what I'm trying to say, the Wills Carnival Club of Bridgewater, and their extravaganza this year. Beautiful, beautifully lit, and it's Twilight Cafe, Club Cabaret, depicting all the various things from a cabaret, the dancers, the singers, that's the singer, there you see the singers, the comedians.
So it was a very hard card to build, and I can imagine that because it's enormously complex, is this?
The magicians at the end, the beautiful masks, the costumes, it really is excellent, excellent. Lovely Venetian masks. You can just see a couple of them there. Excellent, beautiful finish on the whole thing. They're keeping up the standard that they've set many, many years ago, and they're really all there.
There's the expression on the face. Always set a great store by this, the Wills. Make sure that even though they're stationary, the expressions say an awful lot about what these people are portraying.
Absolutely right. Right, we're going up the road now to pick up another huge entry. The Marketeers Carnival Club and their huge entry this year, the Cyber Star. We're going to pull back and have a long, long look at this one because it's in a very unusual movement. Look at that rotating. Oh, it's like a fairground ride, isn't it?
Absolutely tremendous this. It's an intergalactic fantasy is what they call it. It's a Space Scout mobile leading a main space cruiser.
And it's all working tonight, Brian.
It's all working tonight.
This is the biggest challenge that Gremlins are going to have.
I would think so. But you never know, you never know. But
Yeah,
it looks tremendous, doesn't it? Really
Yeah, well,
does look
that's our producer to go all the way along this to take a good look, because that moving, look at that those huge wheels turning, spinning there.
good. Some very different engineering on this car. Is this the shape of things to come, perhaps?
Very difficult to make something like that work. Very, very difficult. Costumes, excellent. Choreography, excellent.
Just got to make sure those guys don't move too much, or else they're going to be clobbered by one of those things if they're not careful.
Oh, I wouldn't hurt them as long as they hit them in the head. I can say it, I know them, great guys. We're going to keep this one on for a long time. I've got a frightening feeling that these could win tonight. Go. There we go, just spinning around and just gradually going up the road. We're staying with these for as long as we can because that is a very, very unusual movement, and I bet you next year there'll be 2 or 3 spinning around big like this. It's huge.
I've noticed they've customised the music too. They've got Marketeers Cyberstar actually being repeated on the
Really?
record.
The liberty of it all.
I know.
The designers, Bob Williams and Gary Chidgey, and the model maker was Roger Murphy. We're hanging on and hanging on as long as we can because it is good, it is working. Good luck to them. Marketeers, big challenge tonight. Hope we go back again. The Half Moon Carnival Club from Cheriton Fixed Pane. Where on earth is Cheriton Fixed Pane?
It's near Taunton, I think.
No, Chedden Fixed Pane.
Oh, you're right, Cheriton. Oh, perhaps I'm wrong then. Anyway, we go from the highs to the lows. We're back to hell again.
Back to hell and back. This is the first year on the circuit, and they're from the Half Moon Cottage, and they age from 16 to wrinklies.
Don't we all?
They're on the Devon circuit there, and it's so that's why we haven't
Perhaps
seen
they're
them.
down in Devon then.
Down in Devon, my dear. Yeah, they're really rocking away their music. Devil Gate Drive by Susie Quattro. That is a very good entry. It's smaller, slightly smaller than the Marketeers, but doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. The entry that counts. They're
enjoying it just
Yes,
as
they
much
are.
as the Marketeers would, and that's what it's all about too.
They're right, there they go. We can get all of it in the shot there. Hellraisers from the Half Moon Carnival Club, Cheriton Fitzpaine. The Cottage Carnival Club presents Las Notre Dames.
Oh, Les Notre Dames. This is the Quasimodo Roadshow, they call it as well. There are lots of things going on here.
It's the Dames from the Notre.
Oh no, I know. It's the dames from the Notre. Come on, did you know your French?
I know the Dames. Music Heaven by Sarah Washington.
Oh, Quasi was in the front there, and he's got his dames behind him.
The Cottage Inn Carnival Club from Holcombe Rogus, which is just outside of Wellington, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Yes, lovely looking girls, and all girls. They are all girls. That's very unusual.
They say they're still quite small, but they're working on it. I don't know what they're referring to, but
No.
whatever it is, I'm sure they are.
But that movement will help. All girls. That's the first time I've seen an all-girl carnival club for a long, long time. Peter and the Pirates. There's Peter in his little green outfit there. That's Peter Pan, of course. J.M. Barrie. Peter Pan, Peter and the Pirates, Captain Hook and all the cutthroats. That never beat Peter though, did they? No matter what they did, they couldn't beat Peter.
Absolutely not. Renegades celebrate their 30th entry, but will celebrate 30 years next year. So a big year for them next year.
And they're based at the Volunteer Arms in Union Street in Bridgewater, which is a pub that's gone through a tremendous transformation. You want a good night, go down there. Lovely pub, tremendous pub.
We're having our Christmas do down there, I think. They would welcome any new members 17 years or older. Go down to Volunteer Arms to find out more about joining the Renegades.
Yeah, they're a little short of members, they would like some. Here's the future members of the club. This is all the kids that are associated with the Renegades, the little Renegades, the young Renegades, and they're a winter wonderland. Music and choreography for the Little Wonderlanders, no doubt by Sally Williams. There they are, all together, walking in a winter wonderland. Oh my goodness, soon be Christmas. We'll stay quiet there so you could hear it. Winter Wonderland, wasn't that nice? And another little fantasy coming along behind the Mad Hatters Carnival Club from Wookey Hall and Edam Mice. Edam Mice, Edam cheese. Yes, all right, Brian. There we are.
You what?
Ronnie Hilton singing that lovely, unforgettable melody.
It was instantly forgettable melody. Never mind.
There's a bicycle on a bicycle and a big mouse in the middle, and they're all made Edam mice. Like that's cheese that's made backwards, isn't it?
Yeah.
There are, you can hear Ronnie Hilton. Little mice with clogs on.
Well, I declare.
I got a cat would see all these off. Nothing better than a good hunting cat, is there? Oh, that was a nice little entry there, wasn't it? The Gorgons Carnival Club of Wells and their little presentation, which is very good, nice and colourful. And they are stars. They're all stars. They were the Space Cowboys last year, you may remember. Oh dear, excuse me. And a terrible sneeze there. The music, Claire. The music shine like a star
still
by
with us
Barry.
then?
Yes, and it
Good.
sneezed the top of my head off.
Little stars on the cheeks there.
Yes. Dancing stars, shooting stars, singing stars. That's what the stars they are. Shine like a star by Barry. That's the music. The Gorgons Carnival Club from Chewton Mendip. If you want a good party night, you want a good time, go down to the Palmer's Tavern, which is just in Green. Excellent place to go, a lot of fun. They donated this collection, Laurie, so I don't mind giving them a little plug. Green Leisure Park and the Farmers Tavern. Good fun, good time. Go down there and enjoy it. This takes me back to the time when I was king of the dance floor. That could be me now. Rock! TikTok Rock, which is Rock Around the Clock by Bill Haley and the Comets, all the sound of the 50s onwards, the music that shaped the generation. Look at the suits, the skirts, the blouses, oh,
love it, love it, love it.
Oh, I used to dress just like that.
Been there, seen there, done it, got the suede jacket, haven't you?
That's a pink dress I was on of her. Rock Around the Clock. It's the TikTok Rock Phoenix Carnival Club from Holland. That's got all the people in the audience here that are dancing and bopping and tapping your feet. You can't help it with this music, can you? Love it, love it. I love rock and
Tap
roll.
your feet to that.
Let's go. Start the music. We're going to miss it. There it goes. Well, we got the Spirits Carnival Club here, and it's Christmas.
Soon be Christmas time.
It soon will be.
Here's a timely reminder.
Just give Father Crystal a big kiss then. Woo, bless her. Blew his beard right off. Okay, that's the Spirits Carnival Club from Bridgewater, and it's Christmas. Turning round now, we look up the road, the Vagabonds' magnificent entry, Spirit of the Brave. This is another one of the huge entries from Bridgewater, the Vagabonds Carnival Club.
Bags of attack when it comes to the movement, no doubt about that.
You couldn't ask for much more movement than that, could you?
Is this one going to be in the frame? Is this the one that's going to maybe topple the mighty Gremlins?
I don't know, let me look. It's all working, it's all action. Looks good, doesn't it?
Certainly does.
See if we can get a big shot of it. There we go. Puncher rotating at the top. Fluorescent lights spinning. Good dance move. Loud music.
Lots of things spinning quite fast on this one. Always Vagabonds certainly take attention to detail when it comes to the finish. This year's no exception.
Yeah, all 1,600 feathers have been put into the headdresses there. They were put on by Graham Palmer's mother, Mrs. Palmer, 71-year-old. That's a nice little hobby for a 71-year-old woman.
Certainly was.
Kept her quiet. There's Jessie Howes there. Jessie's been in Carnival for, since Carnival was invented practically.
Music king of the wild frontier.
That's Jeffrey Howes. Look,
There it is.
Good old Jess.
Beautiful headdresses, aren't they?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
they really are. Yeah, and lovely. That's a good painting on the generator there. Good entry from the Vagabonds. Right, we spin round now. This must be the Western Zoyland Carnival Club. It is. It's piracy, they say. The very symbol of pirates there, the old skull and crossbones. The sails full of wind and the music. Victory.
It's quite a popular theme this year, pirates.
Pirates of weather and Indians, isn't it?
And space.
Space, the final frontier. Back to the Western Zoyland Pirates. Oh, she's loving it. She's having a hell of a good time. I went out to visit these just 2 or 3 Sundays ago. The cart was all finished. They were just painting final touches, and they're just happy. They know that they're not going to win. They don't look to win. They look to go out, have a good time, a lot of fun.
Well, they say they built this in 2 months. It wasn't the original choice that they had. Due to lack of money, they couldn't build what they originally hoped. They hope to be back next year, bigger and better, they say.
No doubt they will.
Special mention for their hard-working electrician, whose favourite saying is, "We haven't got enough power for that," apparently.
Never got enough power. The Hippie Shake by the Mardens Carnival Club. This is a good
there's
fun
a body.
crowd.
There's a body. Look at
Yes.
that. Hey,
It'll keep you warm on a winter's night, won't it? Oh, well, that girl, is she in the costume, or she just happened to jump up on the cart? There's some very dodgy looking camels there.
Yeah, the old humpless camel. A rare breed indeed. That's not the camel.
I think that was a real girl then, was it? You can't tell the girls from the boys here, can you? I think that's Demis Rousseau's body double there. A lot of fun. They had a good crowd there, Mardens Carnival Club from Midsummer Nortons, based at the Mardens Social Club. A lot of fun. Whoa, this is another enormous circus entry coming up through the road now. And then we got a good shot of the wheels going around it. Masqueraders, isn't it?
Yes, it's Masqueraders. Incredible entry, this. Based on Michael Crawford's Las Vegas show.
Yep, circus. That's in Circus, isn't it?
It's the Intergalactic Circus, I think they call it.
Yeah, he's actually out of the show at the moment. He fell off something and hurt himself in the
show is called EFX, but this is really spectacular tractor, let alone anything else. Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, these lights, you know, incredible light show. See the lights chasing all the way around. A lot of work, a lot of money gone into producing this effort. Now you got a good shot.
So lots of circus costumes on the people, but a lot of futuristic stuff behind them.
Well, we're going to stay on this as long as we can because there's so much to see. I mean, every part of it is moving, and there's a tribute, yes, to the electricians who make it work. Because they got to have wires and motors, and it's just incredible.
The marketeer's trait to make sure things underneath the cart that they're walking on are black. And then if they want to light something, they do. And the wheels are lit with fluorescent tubes and lots of other red bulbs, but basically it's black under there. Very effective.
Very, very clever entry. Right, it's moving on now. I'm glad we stayed on it. It was very well worth the effort looking at it.
A lot of movement, a lot of choreography on this too.
They've been going at it now for a couple hours as well. If you want to stay fit, don't join a Keep Fit club. Join a carnival club. Dance your way around the streets of Somerset. Well, then look at the light show flashing around there. It's incredible light show, incredible production there. The Intergalactic Circus, excellent. From whichever way you look at it. That's the reverse shot.
It is wonderful, definitely.
Right, in direct contrast now, we have the Majestic Carnival Club of Taunton, and their entry is Myth and Magic. And these are the characters from the Myth and Magic collection, produced by the Tudor Mint. People looking like pewter figurines, what they say, and you see these in the shops and people collect them, and they really are very, very clever.
It's amazingly good, this. It really is very, very effective. They say they've have a lot of help from Tudor Mint, the manufacturers of the characters they portray. Photos of them in the procession are going to be printed in a magazine worldwide. I'm sure they'll be very proud of what the Majestics have done for their figures.
Yeah, I see we can pick out a few. There's Summing Up the Element. That's the Leaf Spirit, Summing Up the Elements. Merlin, what's that one called? The Book of Spells, Crystal Queen. We're looking at the Mirror of Glandriel, the Wizard of the Future, the Wizard of Winter at the back. Excellent, excellent. Lovely models. Really brilliant. Really is brilliant. And you see what these people are doing. If you think it's easy, well, you just go in your living room and try and stand still in a set position for 5 minutes, and you just see how difficult it really is. Great entry, Myth and Magic by the Majestics Carnival Club.
Amazing, well done.
This is the British Flag Carnival Club and their Voodoo Spirits. The British Flag Carnival Club have risen again. They nearly died a year ago because of lack of membership, lack of money. But through the determination of several members of the club, led by Andrew Higgins, they're up and running, and they're very, very good entry here. Voodoo Spirits. Great costumes, great movement.
Yeah, considering, as you say, that they nearly were down and out, this is tremendous. What a comeback.
The comeback kids, they call themselves. All right. There they go, moving, dancing, disappearing, and they're going for a long more years now. British flag are back with a bang now. Good entry, Voodoo Spirits from the British Flag Carnival Club. Special mention there to Wayne Gill, which we did do. Over the last 4 years, this club has won the comic entry, and they're hoping to repeat it. Well, this year's entry is Boomerang Don't Come Back. It's the Puritan Pilgrims, of course, or the Puritan Carnival Club from Puritan.
Well, what do you expect? Yeah, they're all completely nuts, this lot, of course. And as Malcolm said, leader of the comic entries.
Yeah, the music there by good old Charlie Drake. Eileen Burlap at the front there. A lovely kangaroo with a little Joey in her pouch.
Oh, a very hairy Joey there. Ooh.
Right, the music's just coming up. We can just hear and we can see the beautiful dancing girls. Oh, legs. Look at the legs and rhythm. The YMCA Carnival Club, Stars and Stripes. That's what it is. Right, they're coming into full shot now. We'll pull back and have some good look at some good-looking girls.
It's really all about the girls, this, isn't it?
It is.
The dances.
That girl right at the front there, that's Zoe Smith, look. She's dancing despite the fact, despite the fact she broke her little finger. Living in America, the music. There's Zoe, the little finger kid.
Oh, you wouldn't know, would you?
No, you wouldn't. No. Dancing through pain. That's a good entry, good smaller entry, but nonetheless excellent. Good old YM. Keep going. Good looking girls. My favorite toy. That's what this entry is called. Of course, their favorite toy is their ding-a-ling.
That's your favourite toy as well, isn't
Yes, it is. The 303 Carnival Club from Ilminster. They've been playing with their ding-a-ling for a couple hours now.
Don't knock it till you tried it.
No, absolutely. This song created a sensation in the mid-60s with Chuck Berry, wasn't it?
It was indeed, yeah.
They tried to get it banned then. What a twee little world that was, though, wasn't it?
So 303 are just a small village club, and their aim is just to make people laugh and enjoy Carnival, because they do.
Right. Oh, he's got a ding-a-ling. What do they all have? We're going to turn back now to another huge entry, another one of the big clubs. 100 foot, 19 foot high, all light effort. It's the Griffins Carnival Club, and they are aquanauts. There we go, into their complicated routine. You see the aquanauts there. Let's see, the float depicts an underwater exploration craft. A giant mouth gaping fish bulldozes its way forward.
See the jaws in the front of the tractor there going up and down.
Yes, very clever. As always, excellent costumes from the Griffins. At least they're warm, they're dry.
Terrific. Is this one going to be in the frame? Who knows? We'll find out at the end.
Yeah, judge for yourself. You can see all the winners at the end just before the credits. We'll put up all the winners and none of the losers. They're all winners, but all the ones who got the cups and prizes this year will be up before the credits. Check it out. Right to the end, lights right to the end, 100 feet plus. The Griffins Carnival Club, Aquanauts.
Well done.
Rockin' Robin coming up through now. This is the Newmarket entry. The Rockins, good old Robin Redbreast, he's really rocking. And the king of the Robins at the back, look, the Robin Reliant. And that's all Del Boys. We'll see it in a moment, the Reliant, there we are.
Yeah, it is, another Rockin' Robin, of course.
Del Boy Trotter, Trotter's Independent Trading Services. Another comedy entry there from the Newmarket Carnival Club. Costumes by Brenda Stone, Club Captain Dave Hill. Another of the giant tableau entries this year is from the Centurions Carnival Club of Bridgewater, and their spooky little entry, the spooky big entry, the Ghost Train. This is actually the biggest cart that the Centurions have ever produced.
It's unusual, this, an unusual theme in the sense it's based on the fairground ride.
Yeah, you'll remember you used to go on a Ghost Train and be frightened to pieces. Well, these are the characters that used to frighten you. Oh, all the noise, all the action, the cobweb brushing your face. That's a good idea, isn't it? Well done.
Yeah, it is great. Some spooky figures, spooky models. Special mention, they say, to Kelvin Evett, Colin Welsh and Ken Moore, who put a lot of time into building this particular float.
That's right. Takes a lot of effort to produce one like that. Good entry there, Centurions Carnival Club Ghost Train. We got the Waterside Carnival Club, and they ride the dragon here.
And unlike most clubs these days, they actually build all this and paint it outside. They have no protection whatsoever for this float, and I think they do amazingly well.
Yes, they do. They based the Welton Rovers Football Club. And they're going well, and they're enjoying themselves and going through. There's little apologies from the Shambles Carnival Club, who were unable to take part in this year's North Petherton Carnival because of the safety reasons, but we miss them, but hope to see them again next year. Meanwhile, the Waterside Carnival Club are riding the dragon.
Good entry from there. Apparently the writing on the back there, you can see at the generator behind the man on the drums, says the Waterside Carnival Club in Chinese.
Well, there you go.
They hope.
You know everything. That's it. They have the honour of being the last club in the procession this evening at North Petherton. We hope you've enjoyed the video. We hope you've enjoyed the carnival, and see if you can pick the winners. You'll be able to see the winners, like we said, just before the credits. This is me, Malcolm Jones, the voice of Carnival, saying good night to you all. Good night and God bless.
And this is me, Brian Ebb, saying likewise, good night to you all.